This is strictly for the bitch niggas!
Consolization. Welfareization. If there are one and two, and many times they are the same, things I cannot stand about video games, it's pretty much the above. What are they? It's when you take a former PC exclusive and make its sequel less complex and more accessible due to the nature of casual console gamers. Or two, when you take a game and lower its graphical and technical fidelity for the lowest common denominator in consoles. And don't let it be twisted. You can also do this for games only on consoles and not on a PC. Look at Smash Bros. Brawl compared to Smash Bros. Melee. Primary examples of consolization: the Elder Scrolls series starting with Oblivion, Fallout series starting with Fallout 3, F.E.A.R starting with F.E.A.R 2, Thief starting with Deadly Shadows, and definitely presently in Thief 4, Deus Ex Invisible War. Wow, I really called it Deus Ex. Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, Unreal Tournament 3, Crysis 2. Now, I think I read an article saying that Crytek was going bankrupt or in danger of filing for bankruptcy. Well, I don't feel bad for them one bit. Crysis 1 was probably their best-selling game, and it was definitely their most profitable game. And then they came out with Crysis 2. They consolized it, they welfareized it. And I don't feel bad for a company that goes under for biting the hand that feeds them. I don't feel bad for a company that's having a tough time because they turn their backs on the people that made them. If you don't want to make Crysis 2 as graphical and technical and as open world as Crysis 1, that's fine. But don't handicap the PC version because you want to appeal to the lowest common denominator, because you want to consolize your game, because you want to welfareize it. Now we have Ubisoft, the king of consolization right now. Watch Dogs. We test and optimize our games for each platform on which they're released, striving for the best possible quality. The PC version does indeed contain some old, unused render settings that were deactivated for a variety of reasons, including possible impacts on visual fidelity, stability, performance, and overall gameplay quality. This is Ubisoft's statement in regards to that modder finding those ultra settings that they deactivated because they wanted to have console parity, which I'll explain to later on in this video. So, Ubisoft, you delayed this game for 6 months, and instead of ensuring what was shown to us at E3 to make it more stable over the course of those 6 months, you instead took 6 months to remove such settings and features from the game, and at the end of the day still delivered a broken game. So what did you exactly do in those 6 months? You didn't add anything, you didn't polish anything, you actually removed features and graphics and then still delivered a broken game. Next up, we have Ubisoft, again, the kings of consolation, and the Division. And in this article, you can even read it. Currently, as it stands, there's definitely a lot of push coming from publishers to not make the experience so different on consoles as to alienate people into thinking that next generation is not as powerful as PC. There you have it right there, people, in bold, underlined, italicized, and quoted. They're consolizing their games, they're welfareizing their games, they're lowering it down from PC so there's not a parity, so you little console welfare kiddies won't be upset and over emotional that what everybody already knows is true, that your next gen consoles just don't compare to a gaming PC. And in the past, you know, they never compared either. But now we have this new age of over emotional clowns that play video games, and they'll get frustrated, they'll get angry, they'll get over emotional, and they'll cry that their brand new $400 and $500 brand new consoles are in fact, in reality, nothing compared to even my 2010 4-year-old PC. And lastly, Far Cry 4. Oh my goodness. I remember when Far Cry 1 came out on PC when I was in college. That was a game-changing game right there. Not just for gaming, but Carver changed it for first-person shooters in general. That game, can't even begin to tell you how awesome that game was for its time. But now we have Ubisoft's Alex Hutchinson, the creator-director of Ubisoft Montreal, said in an interview with Major Nelson that the ultra-setting graphics of Far Cry 4 on the PC will look exactly the same as the game will look on new generation consoles. I'll beat the 1080p and probably the 60 frames per second. But the fact that anybody even claims that the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4 will look the same at the highest ultra settings as the PC is just, oh my goodness. Ubisoft doesn't care to optimize their games for PC. They don't care to take advantage of games for specific consoles. Hell, I don't understand why Ubisoft just doesn't give us a bunch of Wii U games and pour everything down to that very lowest bottom feeder console. Like I said, I feel no remorse and I feel no pity for any of these companies that don't get their sales and don't gain their sales for things that are happening like this. I don't take any sadness in what's happening to Crytek. You made your bed, now you gotta lie in it. But now we have people not only making their bed, but we have people like Ubisoft literally lying in it, not wanting to tell the truth and pretty much only doing this to appease to you console welfare kiddies.